Navigating the issues of childhood has always been difficult at times, but for a military child, those issues are often multiplied. The Kingston Military Family Resource Centre is acutely aware of this and offers valuable assistance and guidance to military kids. April is the month of the military child, and here to tell me about it are Cheyenne Tom, Outreach Coordinator at KMFRC, and Lucas Tessier, military teenager. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So first of all, what exactly is the KMFRC and the MFRCs in general?
So the Kingston Military Family Resource Center is a center for the families of serving military members. There's 32 across Canada with the intention to help support the families through absences, relocations, and transitions, the three main challenges of our military families.
And what is April?
So April is Month of the Military Child, and the intention of this month is to show awareness and support for our military children. Their experiences are extremely unique. As I mentioned, the three main military challenges. They move from different schools, and they go through different friend groups, and they go to different sports groups, and it requires a lot of change and resiliency in these children.
I remember how hard it was to navigate childhood, and I never moved. You know, I stayed in the same town the whole time. Lucas, tell me, how many times have you actually had to move?
Quite a few. Like, I was in Ottawa once, and I've been there for like 5 days. We moved to Newfoundland, and after we moved to Newfoundland, after 3.5 years, we went to Kingston for the most of my years.
What does the KFMRC do for you that's made your life easier? What's one of your biggest challenges that you've had?
Well, most of the time, like, my dad's like sometimes in Kingston for like 4 days, and after the 4 days, he's like at Trenton for 4 days on, and then he's like 4 days off, but he gets to decide when he gets like a break. Like, he can have a longer break, like he can have like a 12-day or like a 8 days. Like.
And how does it feel when he's gone for an extended period?
It's a little hard. Like, I just wish sometimes my dad is here. Like, right now my dad is at home, but like, I'm like saying like this, like it would be sure if my dad doesn't like go to Trenton. Sometimes I wish he like stays a little longer, like take a month off, but sometimes he needs to do some work. But if he doesn't do his job, like, he can't get any money, and we need money to survive. And there is one thing like I have on my money is like, when's dad gonna go? I don't know. It's like surprising me, and I don't want him to leave sometimes because every time like I have to say goodbye, and like I just wish my dad's like here in Kingston most of the time.
People think of the kids themselves as moving around a lot and having to pick up and change and learn, but their friends move. Mm-hmm. And sometimes, you make a good friend and that person's off in Borden or something now. So what do you do to help the kids out with that?
There's lots of different supports and resources that are available through the MFRC, as well as through different channels that the MFRC can connect families with. There's the resilience building blocks through the ACEs study that we share very often, as well as we have a mental health team available at the Kingston Military Family Resource Center who's able to sit down with individually with children, together with families, and just kind of chat them through the things that would maybe be on their mind and troubling them.
One of the things I found interesting was, I guess there's an app, a Youth Connect app.
It is a kind of a newer feature to some of the MFRCs. It is building up its popularity. It's a really interesting space for the children who have been sent, maybe as you mentioned, to different bases, and so they can connect through this app. They can speak to each other, they can play games together, so although they're not in the same space, they can still interact with one another and feel that connection through the distance.
Lucas, do you use the app?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't sometimes, but like using the app is like quite fun. Like, you get to do all kinds of like different activities in there.
Cool. And April, of course, being the month of the military child, what are some of the things that are going to be going on to celebrate that? I guess there's a 50-50 draw coming up.
Absolutely. We've got lots of fun stuff coming up in April for this month of the military child. Kicking it off on April 1st, we'll be raising the teal flag at base headquarters. And then April 3rd, we're going to be lighting up the Springer Market Square and City Hall in a bright teal color. The 50-50 is going to be kicking off on March 26th, and it'll go for a full month, and then the winner will be drawn 2 days once it closes. And we've also got a Let's Celebrate Teal Up event happening at the KMFRC, where our youth can come together and connect and get connected to resources as well.
And what is the significance of teal?
Teal is a really interesting color. I was exploring this myself recently, and so the teal color is a representation of the 3 different branches of Canadian military. So we've got green for the Army, and we've got blue for the Air Force, and then we've got blue and white for the Navy, and when you put them together, you get teal.
And Lucas, what's the thing you're looking forward to the most coming up in April?
The most I've been looking up is like when I go to KFC on April 1st sometimes, like hopefully like I wonder who the winner would be. Like I don't know, it's 50-50. So like I'm saying, like maybe there could be one winner, but everyone could be a winner. Like everyone can like respect each other.
Yeah, and I think that's the most important thing, is respect and honoring the service people who you know, put their lives on the line for the country. So if anybody wants any more information about what's coming up in April, where can they go?
Absolutely. So you can head over to kmfrc.com/tealup. And if you're interested in the 50-50 draw, it's going to be kmfrc.com/win.
Thanks for coming in today, guys, and good luck with it. And hopefully a lot of people will be made aware of this.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thank you very much.